Acha nizungumzie hii hoja ambayo imeletwa na Mheshimiwa Boni Khalwale. Mheshimiwa Speaker, na wasikia wenzangu hapo wanazungumza wakipiga kifua kwamba SHA inafanya. Na kwa mtazamo wangu mwenyewe, kama hiyo SHA itakuwa ikifanya, ni wananchi watatuambia, sio nyinyi viongozi hapa, kwa sababu hapa hamna mtu yoyote ambaye anaenda kupokea matibabu na anatumia SHA. Kwa hivyo ukisimama hapo useme SHA inafanya, utuonyeshe ulitibiwa na SHA lini. Jambo la pili, Mheshimiwa Speaker, wakati ambapo tulikuwa tunazungumzia huu mswada, tukasema kwamba tungependa kuwapa nafasi wale ambao walikuwa wanafanya kazi katika shirika la NHIF wasifurushwe kazini. Mimi mwenyewe kama senator wa Nairobi ndio nilileta mabadiliko katika mswada ule wa kusema kwamba wale ambao wako pale wapewe nafasi ya kwanza pasi na kutarajiwa ama kutakiwa kufanya interviews tena, Mheshimiwa Speaker. Lakini hawa viongozi ambao wanapiga kifua sasa wanasema tuwalinde wale wafanyikazi, walipiga kura kuhakikisha kwamba badiliko hilo halikuweza kujumulishwa katika mswada huu. Kwa hivyo ni unafiki mkubwa, Mheshimiwa Speaker, tunapowasikia watu ambao walikuwa na fursa ya kuhakikisha kwamba wafanyikazi hawa watapata haki, wakapiga kura njia nyingine, kisha sasa leo ndio wanapata sauti kutuambia kwamba SHA inafanya. Mheshimiwa Speaker, mimi na watu pale ndani ya shirika la SHA wananiambia hata hizi unaona ati wanafanya interviews za kuweza kuwapa watu kazi pale ndani. Mheshimiwa Speaker, hizo interview ni za bandia. Manake tayari wale mahojiano, wale ambao wanaenda kupewa hizi nafasi tayari wanajulikana. Mheshimiwa Speaker.
Seneta wa Nairobi.
Naam.
Tafadhali ukichagua lugha moja, itumie lugha moja. Usichanganye lugha.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, alikuwa nimetohoa lakini nimekosolewa hapa na Mheshimiwa Mwaruma. Kwa hivyo utaniwia radhi hapo tu, lakini nilikuwa nasema kwamba hizo mahojiano ambayo yanafanyika ni mahojiano bandia, wale wenye kupewa barua tayari wanajulikana. Jambo la kutamausha zaidi, Mheshimiwa Speaker, ni hata hawa ambao wamechaguliwa juzi kama madirector, Mheshimiwa Speaker, walikuwepo kwenye rada ya tume ya maadili na kupambana na ufisadi. Na sasa hivi nitaweza kuleta hoja hapa kuweza kuleta ushahidi kwamba wale ambao wamepewa hizi nafasi tayari walikuwa na tuhuma za ufisadi, na walikuwa ile shirika la EACC tayari walikuwa wametangaza kwamba hawa jamaa wanafaa waende mahakamani wakajibu mashtaka yanayoambatana na mambo ya ufisadi. Sasa itakuwaje tena leo wamekuwa wasafi yetu wanapewa nafasi katika shirika la SHA? Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Speaker, nataka kuomba hawa ndugu zetu maseneta wenzangu kwamba iwapo huna habari kamili usije hapa ukasema mambo ya uongo, mambo ambayo huyaelewi.
Senator Lekina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the statement by the distinguished senator from Kakamega. Mr. Speaker, the issue of uncertainty when you are an employee are things that makes us, and I'm sure most of us have gone through that process before the announcements for the results are done by the IEBC. So it is imperative, Mr. Speaker, that we clarify this matter, and I want to call upon NHIF or SHA to be able to make a determination of how many of the SHA employees are going to be absorbed permanently. And I know that there are those who have requested to be transferred to other government departments, so it will be important for them to be clear. But I want to assure the employees that as a member of the Health Committee, this is a matter which not only, that is not only dealt by the Labour Committee, but also the Health Committee will also be looking into this issue. There are certain things which must be clear, Mr. Speaker. And I hope that when the committee will be looking at it, because I know it will go with the Labour and also the Health Committee, is to look at the terms of engagements. How different are they compared to the previous NHIF engagement? It is important also that right now when we are all staff of resources, that SHA looks into a process that will avoid serious legal battles. These people are uncertain, they don't know about their tomorrow, they were employed on a permanent basis. So now transitioning into the new entity from NHIF to SHA must also be based on the same terms. So it is imperative that we look at that to end that uncertainty. I know there was a meeting between the Cabinet Secretary of Health who attempted to clarify the matter that all those employees will be absorbed. So I want to call upon SHA, and I know the new CEO is about to come in on board, maybe next week, that this would be the first thing that you can be able to do. The chairperson of SHA, Dr. Ali, I have a lot of confidence in him. I know that when they work together, they can be able to see that we end this bickering about and also this uncertainty. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I have a quick comment on this issue of SHA, and I don't know why people get offended or worked up when we say SHA is working. What else are we supposed to say, Mr. Speaker? You know, Mr. Speaker, this addiction to bad news in this country, leaders must begin to live also and know that leaders are dealers in hope. I want to celebrate because I have visited 4 out of 6 of my sub-county hospitals in my county. And for each of those hospitals that I have visited, the one thing that I ask all the patients is, were you registered with SHA before being admitted? And for all of them, 100% that told me they had registered before, Mr. Speaker, SHA met part of their bill as any other insurance will be. So, Mr. Speaker, if we report back, we're only doing our duty because that is a work of a representative of the people. On this issue that has been brought by Senator Boni Halwale, it's an issue that is very serious and requires the keen attention of those that are addressing this matter. I voted, Mr. Speaker, against the amendment that had seen transitioning of all NHIF staff into SHA, Mr. Speaker. Fully aware why I did that, Mr. Speaker. Because I know for a fact, Mr. Speaker, that 95 or even 99% of former NHIF staff are diligent Kenyans, Mr. Speaker, who went about their duties very well. They worked and served this country well. Those needs to be considered. But I am fully aware, Mr. Speaker, that in NHIF we had staff, Mr. Speaker, that were approving the amputation of a human being 4 to 6 times, yet we know a human being has only 2 legs, Mr. Speaker. You want us to take those ones to SHA as well? There must be a vetting process. And I want to believe, Mr. Speaker, that that process needs to be done in a way that no Kenyan ends up suffering unfairly, Mr. Speaker. And for that reason, Mr. Speaker, I hope that our health committee, Mr. Speaker, when they consider this particular matter, Mr. Speaker, will guide.
What is your point of order, Senator Boni?
Mr. Speaker, 105, you had the senator of Kericho accuse employees of NHIF for approving claims for people who have been amputated 5 times. Is it in order to mislead the country when it is a fact that even one limb, you can amputate it, Mr. Speaker, 10 times? Yes, because, for example, Mr. Speaker, this is important. People should not call Kenyans thieves when they don't have facts. A doctor who is treating a patient with diabetes, the limb starts rotting. When the toes are rotten, you cut. When the hand goes, you cut. When the arm goes, you cut. When the limb goes, you cut. So why are we teaching people to think that there is no person who is clean? These clerks of NHIF who are now want to be punished, I'm afraid some powerful people in government want to employ their relatives,
Senator Boni.
people from their communities.
Senator Boni, your point of order is not sustained. Majority Leader, proceed.
The problem, Senator Halwale, was on his phone when I was making my point. That's why he completely misunderstood what I mentioned, Mr. Speaker. The point that I was pursuing is a point of fictitious claims. Unless you want to mislead this House, Senator Boni, that NHIF did not have challenges of fictitious claims. That is in the open. Read, Mr. Speaker, from the report of the Auditor General on operations in that institution. And we have said, for your benefit, Senator Boni Halwale, that I am completely clear in my mind that 95 to even 99% of the employees that work in that institution are diligent Kenyans. I have said there must be a vetting process to establish that if there's an employee who was found, Mr. Speaker, to be involved in the business of handling fictitious claim and brought down NHIF, then we need not transition such employees into SHA. That was a simple point, Boni. I don't know why you would want to take issue with such proposition. Unless, Mr. Speaker, Senator Boni has joined Sifuna's band, whose duty, Mr. Speaker, is to get excited and say there is absolutely nothing right in anything that I say.
Senator Majority Leader. Senator Majority Leader, that is uncalled for. That is uncalled for, and I'll ask you to withdraw it. It's uncalled for.
I said Senator Sifuna's band, which never agrees with anything that I say. Surely, Mr. Speaker, unless Senator Sifuna wants to rise and say he agrees with the things I say.
Senator Majority Leader, just withdraw that.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, for the record of the House, I withdraw that comment, Mr. Speaker.
Senator,
No, offended by what?
Senator Mungatana.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to make a comment on the SHA statement before this House. Mr. Speaker, on this question of employment, a number of people from Tana River County have come to see me, and others have talked to me on phone, and it is the same issue, Mr. Speaker. There is a lot of worry about whether they will retain their employment positions. And Mr. Speaker, there is a case for equity. Because, you know, Mr. Speaker, the NHIF, we were very few employees from Tana River County. Now, again, they are feeling threatened that they might lose positions from NHIF in this new social health authority. So, Mr. Speaker, I am requesting the Committee on Health, when they are looking at this matter, they also look at the question of equity. Mr. Speaker, equity in this country has not been operationalized in many occasions. You find some people who have dominated the employment opportunities, not just in SHA, but in other places, feeling so entitled, Mr. Speaker, that even when equity is being done, they claim it is against them. That sense of entitlement that has hit, Mr. Speaker, must be controlled. So, as they look at the question of employment in SHA, let them be fair to all counties, Mr. Speaker, including Tana River County. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Before I allow the clerk to call the next order, we had deferred order number 5 in respect to the Chairperson Standing Committee on Finance and Budget tabling of a paper, and thereafter proceeding to give notice on the same.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the Senate today, the 27th of May. Report of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget on the county government's county allocations cash disbursement schedule for the financial year 2024-2023.
Now, the Chairperson, Standing Committee on Finance and Budget, you may proceed to give notice on the same.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The report of the Standing Committee of Finance and Budget on the county government's additional allocation cash disbursement schedule for financial year 2024-2023. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give notice 2024-2025. Thank you. I'm happy when I notice that my Senator Nairobi is always very keen. I beg to give notice of the following motion, that the Senate adopts